The Christian woman, who spent 10 years in prison after being accused of violating the blasphemy laws in Pakistan, makes an appeal to the country's prime minister. Asia Bibi is asking lawmakers in the country to protect religious minorities. She also wants the blasphemy law to be changed. The measure says anyone who slanders the majority Muslim religion can be put in prison. Alessandro Monteduro, director of Aid to the Church in Need in Italy, spoke to Asia Bibi by video call this week, and he joins us now. Alessandro, so good to see you. First off, how is she doing?
I have to say, first of all, welcome. I have to say it has been a moving video interview with Asia Bibi, and it has been really moving and exciting, first of all, for me, because Asia, for the director of a foundation totally dedicated at the Christians persecuted, is a symbol for all the Christians who are suffering the persecution worldwide. I have to say I appreciated Asia, and I perceived like she's a woman nourished by an extraordinary faith. Really, it isn't only an idea. No, really, she perceived an amazing faith. And at the same time, I appreciated like she appealed the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan, trying or anyway asking to change the blasphemy law, and trying to ask at the Prime Minister to protect all the Pakistani people, because Christians, in spite of they are only a minorities, at the same time are Pakistani. And so talking of the young women, the young underage girl abducted, kidnapped, raped, and forcibly converted and forcibly married, I have to say I appreciated the way with which Asia asked at the Prime Minister to protect all the girls.
I know she mentioned other people in Pakistan who are facing similar situations. You talked a little bit about that. And can you tell us maybe a little bit more?
The problem is that in spite of liberation, Asia Bibi, the situation in Pakistan, we hoped was possible to also register, to live, to experience a change. But unfortunately, the collateralism of the extremism in the institutions isn't allowing the change of the situation, of the atmosphere. And this is the reason for which we are constricted, obliged to storytell, to describe the suffering of at least 1,000 young girls kidnapped every year, because there isn't possibility for the families to defend. There is a big corruption also in the judicial system, because it's very, very important, the influence of the extremist groups.
Alessandro, has the Pope made any statements about Bibi and the Pakistan persecutions?
I have to say it has been really important, and by Asia is also arrived an admission from this point of view. It has been really important that the Pope's role, the statements arrived this year by both the Popes, not only by Pope Francis, but also by Pope Benedict. And it has been amazing also to watch, to see in this amazing video interview, in this moving video interview, the tears on the face of Asia Bibi when she talked of her closeness in the prayer to the Pope Francis. And maybe we are now trying also to give a concrete signal, inviting Asia Bibi Rome, and why not also dreaming a meeting between Asia Bibi and the same Pope Francis. Should be amazing.
Alessandro, thank you so much for your time and speaking with us. We appreciate it. Alessandro Monteduro, Director of Aid to the Church in Need in Italy. Thank you again.
Thanks a lot.